You've seen me yap about game passes, now I'm going to yap about items. Have you ever seen an item in Jailbreak that made you say, people actually use that? Well, I did. That's why I made this video after all. So, today, we'll be going over items that not very many people use, and here's how it's going to work. We have 3 levels of items. The higher the level, the less amount of people that use it. And we'll be going from most common to I wouldn't even be surprised if you didn't know them. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get straight to the items. Level 1 items aren't necessarily rare to see, but they're more uncommon to come by every now and then. You'd probably find them at least once while playing Jailbreak. The items that fall under this are the energy drink, glider, smoke grenade, and the Nerf guns. The energy drink is mostly used by cops, but sometimes criminals to help run quicker. I find it interesting that the energy drink is on this, but not the donut. I just see more people use the donut. Gliders are also kind of rare. You might see it from a cop, but it can be awkward to use sometimes. I remember there was this one cop who kept using the glider, so we decided to snipe near the glider store and kill her.
My cat's on my desk. She's dead. She's dead. She's dead.
I see her. Sniped her. We got her. We got her.
Oh, shit.
She ended up leaving after this. But the smoke grenade should not be worth $1,200. That's a bit overpriced. But honestly, it does its job kind of well. And that is, make it harder to see stuff. I still wouldn't use it though. And lastly, the Nerf guns. Mostly used by pros and gun spammers, they're just retextured skins of the pistol and revolver, but it has their own separate item in the game, which, now I think about it, is kind of an interesting choice. Imagine the value of them if they were a gun texture. Oh yeah, and you need to buy the actual Nerf guns in order to get them in game. Level 2 items are rare and hard to find. You might see them if you play long jailbreak sessions, and it's hard seeing someone who actually uses them on a normal basis. I'm talking about the plasma shotgun, baton, cell phone, grenade, and the shield. The plasma shotgun, like its pistol counterpart, shoots through force fields, but I don't see many people using it. It's the type of weapon you try out once and never try it again. You know why? Because this weapon is really hard to use. Even if it does 60 damage at its max, which is wow! You gotta get super close in order for it to actually be useful. I'm talking about close enough to kiss close, which is obviously gonna put you at risk for being arrested. So yeah, the weapon is just okay. Like the Nerf guns, the baton is basically just a retexture of the sword, but for cops, which is kind of obvious on why not many people use it. The sword is more of a criminal item than a cop item, but the fact that it's free, unlike the sword counterpart, is actually pretty cool, so I think it's a little underrated. Wanna know what else is a bit underrated? The cell phone, only obtainable by the SWAT Game Pass, which probably contributes to its unusedness. It is pretty useful, but pretty laggy to use. When a cop finds a criminal on one of the many cameras, the camera detects it and now you can easily find the criminal with the yellow icon, which is pretty cool. I see the potential of this, but I can also understand why not many people will use this. Now the grenade. Not only does nobody use it, but it's literally useless. The only time it's somewhat useful is the mansion. But even still, I don't see people use it on a normal basis there. And the mansion is the only reason why it's not the lowest on this level. Don't use it, don't buy it, just kill the CEO normally. And finally, the shield. No, not that one. Yeah, that one. It's also a SWAT item, but unlike the cell phone, it's also kinda useless. It blocks bullets, which might seem useful, but only 60% of them, which also doesn't sound bad, but it becomes useless when you realize you die from it a lot regardless. It also doesn't help out that the fact that it also slows you down, but not by much. It tries to look overpowered and unstoppable, but it's just an illusion. This genuinely just deserves a buff. Now onto level 3, the final level. These items you You've probably never even seen them at least once, or maybe one time, but you have a better chance of getting a hyperchrome than seeing them being actually used. That's how many people don't even use it, and there's only 2 items that fall under this. I'm talking about the flashlight and the binoculars. These items are stupid useless. You don't even need the flashlight unless if your screen looks like this, and the binoculars literally just use the sniper. Not only does it zoom in deeper, but it can actually benefit you more, unlike the binoculars. Yeah, these items are bad. And if you've never seen them, I don't even blame you. That's pretty much all I have to say about these 2 items. Anyways, that's enough of my yap about these items. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do you actually use any of these items? Why do you? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, bye bye, see you in my next video. There we go. There we go. Yeah! Hyper Red level 3!